Hello y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I have finally for you the grand reveal of the little girl's room, as I'm affectionately calling it. It's the room that three of our daughters share. So I already shared part one of this room makeover with you. I will link that down below in the description box if you have not seen that yet. You probably want to go watch part one first, but we're going to jump into part two. I'm going to share with you guys a lot of like the finishing touches and just some of the different things that I did in the room that I feel like really helped bring it together.
All right, first things first, we have to tackle this closet. Oh boy, it's kind of a disaster. So I'm basically just going to take everything out of here, and I actually ended up taking about 2 days to do this closet. To take everything out, to go through everything. When we moved here, I just basically moved the bins from the old room into this one. So there was quite a bit of baby stuff still in here, some baby stuff from Benjamin, as well as just obviously taking the time to go through clothes and what fits and what doesn't. I actually ended up with a lot of clothes for donation and to pass along to friends and family and stuff. So all in all, it was good, but it took me a very long time to go through all this stuff and sort through it. But in the end, we got it pretty well organized, I think. Next up, I wanted to share with you guys the bedding that I chose for their room because I had a hard time settling on bedding, and I ended up going with this bedding because it was actually on clearance at Pottery Barn, and I'm not sure if it's still available, but I will link it down below if it is. So I did duvet covers, the little green gingham sheets, and it was actually, in my opinion, a decent price, especially considering it was on clearance. And since I had to buy 3 sets, I wanted something that was somewhat affordable. And then obviously I went with a twin size because this bedding will need to work when this bed gets fully extended into a twin bed at some point. So right now, the duvets with the duvet covers and everything, they're obviously too big. So I usually just tuck them in at the bottom and then fold them over the top. So they don't fit perfectly right now, which is totally fine with me. But they will obviously fit better once the beds are bigger. And then these curtains. So as y'all have seen from the other parts of the video, we did not have windows that were conducive to actually hanging curtains in them. But over the closet, they had the bifold doors, and these doors are broken and do not work. Like, we have tried to fix them a bunch of different times. We've tried to reset the track and they just keep breaking. And the problem is that these are actually like a custom size door. So I can't just go to Home Depot or Lowe's and buy new bifold doors. I would have to have them essentially custom made. So I decided, you know what, I can bring in some texture with fabric and at the same time kind of solve my closet door problem. So I took off the old bifold doors. We saved them just in case, but and then I ended up hanging a curtain rod, like a drapery rod from Ballard Designs, and using the kind of pink buffalo check curtains as a way to, block off the closet, because I don't want to leave it open and fully exposed all the time. But I just liked that the curtains allowed me to bring in a little bit of color and texture and some other material into the room, since I couldn't really do curtains on all the windows. One of my favorite little elements that I found for the room was this curtain tie back that is shaped like a bow. And I did order 2 of them. However, they were back ordered, and for whatever reason, they sent me one and then told me that I guess they'll be sending me the other one sometime in November. So for right now, I only could put one up, but I wanted to put it up and show you guys because I thought it was so adorable. And then I also found these little wall sconces that are little, like, lamp wall sconces, but they have like a bow element on them. Now, I had seen something like this, I think it was on Pottery Barn, but they were like a couple $100. And I just felt like that was a little out of the budget for the room. So I found these on Amazon, and I mean, they were kind of a bit of a pain in the butt to put together, but once I got them, once I got the process figured out, I was pretty efficient at getting the second one together. First one took me a little bit of time, but we got it. And obviously these are not actually going to be wired into the wall, so I just tucked all the cables and everything back. This is where I will use my favorite light bulbs from Amazon that allow you to use a light bulb in a lamp or a light fixture that is not actually wired. So you just charge them, and then, or you can do the battery powered puck lights or whatnot. So those are some of my favorite things to use so that we don't have to wire things. But Christopher's changing out the light fixture for me here. The next little project I'm going to do is the facings on the stairs. So they have 2 little stairs in the room, and I just wanted to, again, bring in some different patterns and, some kind of different element here. So I decided to use wallpaper and put this on the front of the steps and on the facings of them, and just kind of, spice it up a bit. And I actually really, really love how this turned out. I sanded the area first just to make sure that it was, kind of grippy. And then I sprayed it with a little bit of Gorilla adhesive spray. Just wanted to give it extra grip, considering this is a kid's room, and they're kind of, they can be hard on things. So I really, really love how it turned out.
absolutely adore how the room turned out. And what matters even more than how I feel about it is that the girls all love it. I love doing home projects. I love doing room makeovers like this. It is very fun for me, and I really like that the kids end up loving the results of it too. So it's always kind of a fun surprise for them. So I do have my boys' room that I'm going to be doing very soon, as well as my teenage daughters. So all of that to come. Be sure to subscribe if you have not already. But that's it for me today, y'all, and I will see you again very soon. Bye.